And one of the things that I really like about your merch, right? Because this is not no criticism to any of the YouTubers, but like the general sort of thing is like, okay, you're just gonna use one of these services. Again, I'm not gonna name these services, but just slap your logo on a t-shirt and then start selling it. And to a point, for smaller creators, that's actually a good way to kind of get into it, right? But what I really liked about when you launched your merch, right, was that it was well thought out. Little details like the labels, the quality was something that was on point. Um, how has the merch thing been going for you? And how do you come up with the different designs and things?
Yeah, I'm glad you noticed that. That's something we do want to double down on is like the original idea was to make things that work in the tech world where like if you get it, you get it. But you can also just wear like a cool design and it doesn't feel like you're just wearing somebody's face on your shirt or somebody's name or logo. We had an old design that was just literally, and because we worked with a different company on this and they pitched some ideas at us. They were like, trust me, this will be great. And we pitched some ideas at them. We launched the store and we can see which ones work and which ones don't. But yeah, it's really just about making thoughtful, interesting, original pieces instead of just to crank out merch. So yeah, matte black everything shirt, maybe some phrase that you kind of know from the tech world, but if it's a cool design, you'll wear it anyway. Like that stuff, I like that stuff.
It's awesome. I really do like it. Now you mentioned about your face on merch.
Oh God.
Man, I remember seeing some things pop up, unofficial merch, should we say, where there was your face on comforters, bed sheets, all sorts. And this seems to have happened a few times, I believe. Once, actually, there was somebody who was using your logo, which was actually an established brand and selling, how often has that happened and how do you deal with it?
Luckily, it hasn't happened much, but there are some sites that will shamelessly rip things off, and all I have to do is ping my attorney and be like, hey, you see that? That's not cool, right? And she'll go, yep, nope, we can take care of that. So, a lot of times it's fine. Like they'll like randomly, I don't know, list one. Sometimes you can see it's not malicious, like a site that just like hosts third-party designs and other people upload their own designs or whatever. But sometimes you can see it's like rampant and out of control and there's just like too much of it. I'll just name drop the one because that was the like obvious one is Redbubble, where like people make their own designs, but like there was like 70 different MKBHD things that they were selling and profiting from actively, and these things were being sent to me. You talk about Instagram DMs, I would randomly get messages or tweets at me of like, I got this thing, look at this MKBHD merch I got, and I'm looking at this tweet like, that's not our merch. You just bought like a horrible quality, you got ripped off, you're gonna have a bad experience, you're not gonna wanna buy future MKBHD merch, you're gonna say bad things about MKBHD merch because whatever you bought is garbage. So we wanted to take care of that stuff, and luckily our attorney can do that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm glad. And but how does it feel? How does it feel knowing that there's somebody out there with a bed sheet with your face all over it and probably just kind of like going to sleep every day?
I really hope nobody bought that. I don't know how many sales there were of any of these ripped off things, but I'm really hoping nobody bought that.
Oh man, that was when you posted that, I was just like, wow, seriously, it's just like, a blanket with Marquez's face all over it.
It's crazy.
I'm glad that doesn't exist. I mean, you could always see the sale numbers. I mean, if they did sell quite a few, then maybe that's a merch idea. JK. I hope you enjoyed that clip. If you want to hear the full podcast episode, then that will be linked down below. And if you want to see more clips like this, then be sure to subscribe and hit that bell icon so you don't miss them. Thanks for watching. This is Saf on SuperSaf Speaks, and I'll see you next time.